Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Kodash, Wakar, Barakatham. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone. And peace and blessings to the Akim that's doing this work in sincerity and truth. And I just want to do a quick impromptu. I got this story here, right, from Fox News. We know that it's really fluff news, but this situation that's going on in Turkey now, where Turkey is basically invading northern Syria, okay, going after the Kurds, which are in fact backed by the United States, and the Kurds are basically the ones that are causing the terrorist attacks. Now we know that the United States has their hand back in the Kurds, and northern Syria is their last stronghold. Okay, so now Turkey is vowing to flush out the Kurds and any U.S. military that's in that area in northern Syria. Okay, so now I want to just pick up this quick story, all right, on Fox News with the show Kennedy. Okay, because Esau has a deceitful tongue, you see, and you want to just show I want to just show their perspective on this whole situation, where they used propaganda, to get support behind the American people, man. But this is all of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay, all right. The Lord said that He's a man of war, man, But I want to play this clip real quick, and then I'm going to hit some scriptures. Here it goes.
Located in Syria? Yeah, it did. And it is a textbook example for why we should never have gotten involved. As you know, the Civil War has been raging for 7 years, killing 500,000 people. Dozens of factions and militias involved. The U.S. military stepped in to try to squash terrorist organizations like ISIS. The Kurds, they have been helping us do that. But now the battle against ISIS is mostly over. Turkey has begun attacking the Kurds. So what do? Abandon the Kurds or fight our fake NATO ally Turkey? And that's before we even consider what to do about Iran, Russia, and a newly resurgent Al-Qaeda. In other words, what are we doing there? Joining me now.
Right, I want to stop it right there, because I want to start from what she was saying as far as this war's been going on for 7 years in Syria, okay? All right, and the United States has been, they've been that unseen hand that's been trying to take control of Syria through mercenary groups, okay? All right, where they arm these mercenary groups to try to take and topple the Syrian government, okay? So now they're finding themselves in a situation to where all the other nations are finding out about the United States backing the Kurds, man, okay? And the Kurds are the ones that are wreaking havoc in the country, okay? So now Esau is basically in between a rock and a hard place in Syria, okay? This is his last stronghold in northern Syria, and they're trying to figure out what to do now, okay? So I'm going to pick it up here. I'm going to finish it up.
Fox News strategic analyst, Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters. Welcome back to the show, Lieutenant Colonel.
Always great to speak with you, Kennedy.
Thank you so much.
Even on grim topics.
It's so grim, but like you said, my friend, I'm the Duchess of Doom.
La belle dame sans merci.
Oui. Je vous en prie. All right, so let's discuss this a little bit, because we are now in a position where we can't attack Turkey because they're a NATO ally, and we can't help the Kurds because Turkey's attacking them, but the Kurds have helped us out so much. Why don't we just kick Turkey out of NATO?
Well, that's a good question. I agree with you 100%. The first step should be moves to suspend NATO. It's a complicated process, but we can do it. Now,
That's the pride of Esau, that he can do it. Now, mind you, Turkey possesses stockpiles of nuclear weapons, okay? All right? As being a NATO member, okay? So now, the situation is now to where if the United States did happen to kick Turkey out of NATO, what do you do about the stockpiles that Turkey possesses? Okay? All right? Do they really believe that Turkey is just going to hand over their stockpiles of nuclear weapons, okay, that they have gotten from the United States in the first place, you see, just hand it over, all right. This is coming to serious times right now, and I want to hit a couple of scriptures, okay. This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him, and Turkey was in confederacy with the United States, a time ago, as far as being part of NATO, right? And they have brought them even to the border, man, which is you bringing them to that territory, man, and they were at peace with thee, but they deceived the United States, okay, all right. Really, the United States was deceiving these other nations that they're being in confederacy with, because now they're being found out that they are actually funding the terrorist groups, okay, in that region, you see, and they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, and Turkey was getting support from the United States as being a NATO member, you see, they were getting stockpiles of weapons, they have nuclear weapons now, they have nuclear capability, as far as them being a NATO member, but that relationship is on the rocks, obviously, and right now it's at the point of no return, you see, this is that speed bump, okay, that the United States cannot get past, man. They can't get past taking over Syria, man. The next step is that they're gonna have to jump in with 2 feet, man, and reveal themselves, man. All right. The United States is gonna have to have their own troops put boots on the ground, man. All right, to fight this war, man. And they're gonna get dragged into this war, man. Okay, all right, because it's all through the Spirit of the Lord, man. This is the Lord's movie, man. They're gonna get dragged in, man. They're not gonna have that no more of an unseen hand, man. Trying to cause mischief in the earth, man. That man of sin is being revealed, man, as we speak, man. And they're gonna have to jump in with 2 feet, man. Right? Verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau, man. And when you have this guy Trump as your head man, okay, the understanding is escaping these men, okay, so-called wise men out of Edom, man, because their own counsel, they're going to be taken in a snare, so now they're between a rock and a hard place, because now do they help fight the Kurds, which they're actually backing secretly, or do they back off, man, and let Turkey destroy the Kurds, man, and drive them out of northern Syria? You see, so that's basically the situation that they're in, because this time is coming now, man, to where they're gonna get dragged into this war, man, because the elites, they have a job to do, man, and they need to accomplish their job, man, and they can't accomplish their job unless they get their hands dirty. They're gonna be forced to get their hands dirty, right? This is Job chapter 18, verse 6. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him, and that's that light, man, basically, that they were wise in their own counsel at one time, but here's the time now where the Lord is revealing this man, and he's having his allies turn against him, and they're seeing him for what it is, man, okay, here it is, you're in confederacy with these other nations, but you're deceiving them by causing terror in these other lands, you see, right? The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down, man. And you're gonna be cast down by your own counsel, man, because you're not wise. You know, you're very foolish. Okay, the moves that you're making is very foolish, man. You know, that's your MO, man, of giving weapons to mercenaries to do your dirty work. You know, right? For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon his snare. Okay, all right. So you are going to go 2 feet in that region, man. Okay, and that's gonna be that net that you're gonna put your foot into, man. Okay, that whole region is a snare unto you, man. That whole region in the Middle East is a snare unto you. You know, right? The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. Right? The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. You know? Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. So that destruction and calamity is going to pursue you. Okay? All right? Because you're going to find yourself by yourself. Okay? In that land. Okay? Now, you have these other remaining NATO members, you know, as far as United Kingdom and France, but that those relationships with them are also weakening, you know? And they're going to deteriorate even more, you know? But at the end of the day, you're going to find yourself in that land fighting the war by yourself, and you're going to have these assembly of nations coming up against you, okay? This is what the groundwork of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is laying down, okay? All right? Because he has a purpose, you know? He has a purpose for you people, man. You Edomites, man. You know? You know, this is your last go around, okay? You know? I want to finish it up. I want to get Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You know? And that's what's coming. Okay? Because this man doesn't hate blood. You know? He doesn't hate blood, man. That's his blessing, is a sword, man. Okay? All right? They said that in Syria they lost over 500,000 people, man, in that 7-year war so far, man. You know? All right? So now that snare and that jinn is laid for you in that land. Okay? And you're going to be forced to go in there. Okay? All right? And that's when you're going to be able, and that's when that blood is going to pursue you, man. You know? You see? You know, that's what's coming. You know? Because those men that you're going to send over there, they're not coming back. You know? Okay? All right? Because the Lord has a purpose, man. Okay? To gather all the nations down in the valley of Jehoshaphat, man. In that region, man. You know? So now, those Kurds being your last stronghold in Syria, man. Okay? You're about to lose that stronghold, man. Okay? Because as we speak right now, Turkey is on the offense now. Okay? Of entering into those cities, man. Okay? Where your last stronghold is. You know? So now, once you lose out in Syria totally, you're forced to go in there with your own troops, man. Okay? So war is definitely on the horizon, man. You know? You know? And you Jakes, man, that you know, don't believe in these prophecies, man. Hey, man, you better wake the hell up, man. You know? All right? Because these prophecies are coming to pass, man. You know? The apostles coined the year, you know? You know? The year of prophecy, man. Okay? All right? Because the United States, man, they're running out of options now, man. You know? They got a purpose in the earth, man. You know? They got a purpose in the earth to try to conquer this earth, man. They got a short time, man. Okay? So now they're gonna have to go all out, man. You know, they're gonna have to come behind the curtain and reveal themselves, man. You know? This is also the year of revealing this man. You see? You know, we in that season right now. You know? So just a little quick little impromptu, you know, current event, you know. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Waha, Kodash, Rakar, Barak, and Thumb. Double honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. And peace and blessings to the Akim that's doing his work in sincerity and truth. Shalom.